Welcome to Android tutorial. We are going to discuss about Volley library today. We are going to see what is the Volley library, how to code for that Volley library, how to use the Volley library, and what is the concepts behind the Volley library. So Volley library is basically a module within our app. So to have this Volley library, we have to give it in build Gradle so that it will input to the compiler, so we can start using the Volley library in our app. So it's a Volley is a library, is a module. If we pass the URL, it give response back to us. If we pass a image URL, is connected to the web server, get it, and gives the response to our app. That is as simple as that. Pass the URL, gives the response back. If we want to get the JSON data, pass the URL of that JSON data, and then it gets the string of the JSON data back to us in Android app. So to have this, Volley provides the request queue. So whenever we want to get some response from the web server, Volley says that we need to make a request and place it in, add it to the request queue, so that Volley takes it and process it and make HTTP connections and get the image, write it to the cache, and give it back to app. This is the process. If we want to have 10 images, suppose we have to download the 10 images, get the images from the web server, we need to make a 10 request, and then 10 request add to request queue. So each request, Volley creates the thread, and each request runs on thread. So all these threads runs concurrently in thread pool and executes and gives the respective response back to the Android app. So this is the way Volley works. The main process involved in this, Volley provides us request queue. You make a request and then it gives response back. Internally, Volley, each request, it creates a worker thread, and all the requests, all the threads runs concurrently in thread pool and then gives response back to the Android app. So this is what Volley life cycle. We make a request. First it checks it's already available in the cache, and then if it has, it will deliver and call the on response callback method, and it will deliver to it. If it is no, it will make a connection, get the image from the server, write it to the cache, and then deliver to the deliver to the Android app. So this is the way it works. And before Volley introduced, and we used to, what is the advantage of this Volley is, first point is, before Volley is introduced and we used to code async task for each image, and we get that image from web server and we set it to that UI of that corresponding UI. And like this, if we have a 10 request and we make a 10 async tasks runs parallelly, normally async task runs sequentially, and to make it parallelly we runs with the thread pool executor. These are all things we do for getting the image from the web server. Now it is made it simple. Make a request, add to request, get the response back to Android app. Next, a second advantage is it's better performance. It is a faster. The mechanism it follows the Volley rather than sync toss and we manage it and then make a connections. Rather than this, Volley make this HTTP connections effectively and it is faster, and we can cancel the all pending the request. We can cancel all the pending requests, that is the request which is not yet processed, we can cancel it. And that's it. So this is all about Volley, and we are going to discuss in next session how to code for it.